Welcome to 2025, where the American dream now tastes like stale grease and owner tears. See those glittering neon lights? That's not prosperity, that's an SOS signal masquerading as LED decor. The US restaurant industry is going through an existential crisis, worse than texting your ex at 2 a.m. On the surface, everything is slaying, burgers are juicy, but inside, it's rotting faster than your diet resolutions. Hello, you're watching Economic Stories, and I'm your narrator. Don't forget to leave a like and hit subscribe if you enjoy the video. Let's get started. Look at this stat. Restaurant closures are hitting record highs. It's not a curve, it's a cliff. Owners are playing real-life Squid Game, and spoiler alert, most are getting eliminated in the lobby. Food prices are outpacing inflation, yet the paradox is owners are crying poor. They say, we are working for free. Wait, selling an $18 sandwich and claiming a loss? Is someone gaslighting us? Let's do some corporate girl math. You order a pizza on an app, receipt says $25. You think the owner is swimming in a money bin like Scrooge McDuck tonight? You are delusionally wrong, bestie. Here's the cash flow reality check, aka legal robbery. Apps like DoorDash or Uber Eats snatch 30% instantly. Poof! $7.5 gone just so a random dude can ring your doorbell. It doesn't stop there. Cost of goods is up 20-30% since the prehistoric pre-pandemic era. Cows now have higher self-worth than your toxic ex. Vegetables are channeling main character energy expensive and high maintenance. And forget the packaging? Costs doubled. You think that cardboard box is free? Nope. The net margin is now thinner than my patience on a Monday morning, a microscopic 3 to 5%. A Miami owner, Salty, admitted, "We used to sell food for profit. Now we sell food just to pay ransom to apps to buy back our own customers." Sounds like a toxic relationship, right? And the silent killer utilities. Baking needs ovens, ovens need power, and electricity prices are going to the moon like crypto. Operating costs are burning profits faster than you burn cash on Amazon. Supply chain is still a joke. Avocados today, none tomorrow. The menu is a lottery. What do we actually have today? Chefs aren't just cooking, they're playing Tetris with ingredients. Enemy number 2. Before Restaurant A fought Restaurant B over sauce recipes. In 2025, they are both getting wrecked by a new final boss nobody expected, the grocery store. Behold, the Holy Land, Costco, and the unthroned king, the legendary $4.99 rotisserie chicken. Costco loses money on this bird just to bait you into buying an 85-inch TV. It's the sweetest thirst trap ever. Then there's Trader Joe's and Whole Foods with their hot bar and ready-to-eat sections. Tastes like 5 stars, costs half. Why wait for a server when you can scoop your own salad and pretend you're healthy? Let's do the math, geniuses. Restaurant implies $25, plus tip, plus tax, total damage $32 person. Meanwhile, the deli counter is $8 to $12. The choice is clearer than your skin after drinking water. Even bring your own lunch is making a comeback like Y2K fashion. Bringing home lunch is now a financial intelligence flex. It's not being cheap, it's a smart lifestyle choice. Inflation dating has changed too. Instead of fancy dining, couples choose home date nights with frozen pizza and candles. Survival, romance, cozy, and no fear of credit card declined embarrassment. Now, the labor shock. The post-COVID staff shortage is over. Staff is back, but with a price tag that makes small business owners want to faint on the spot. Minimum wage laws, like California's $20, HR for fast food, triggered a terrifying domino effect. It's like upgrading your OS, but your hardware is a potato. To keep a dishwasher, owners pay what used to be manager salaries. Everyone deserves good pay, but the question is, where's the money coming from? It certainly isn't falling out of the sky. Welcome to the death spiral. Raise wages is greater than raise menu prices. Customers think it's pricey is greater than they ghost you. Revenue drops is greater than cut staff. Cut staff is greater than slow service. Slow service is greater than customers rage quit. And here is the final bosses of cringe, tipflation. What makes Americans hate dining out? Not the food price, but that accursed iPad screen swiveling towards you. Tipping culture has gone full Delulu. You buy a self-serve coffee, yet the machine shamelessly suggests 20%, 25%, 30%. Hello? I carried it myself. Should I tip myself? Wait, there's more. The automatic 18% service charge to support staff livelihood, but the footer says, this charge is not a tip. What kind of gaslighting sorcery is this? Customers feel emotionally hostage. It's not gratitude. Tip is a hidden tax on your guilt. Press no tip, and the barista looks at you like you just kicked their puppy. Drivers are victims in this broken food chain too. Fewer orders, lower tips because customers are broke, yet gas is high. Stuck between blood-sucking apps and exhausted customers. The result? Customers stay home to avoid the judgmental iPad. They'd rather eat instant noodles in peace than get a side order of social anxiety at a restaurant. Real estate time. Work from home killed downtown restaurants faster than a Thanos snap. Empty offices, lunch hours are as deserted as a MySpace page. Paradoxically, rent isn't dropping. Investment funds would rather lease to spiders than lower the price. They fear if they drop rent, their asset valuation will freefall. A NY owner dropped this truth bomb. We aren't in the food business. We are basically employees working to pay the landlord. F&B is just a slave to real estate. Remember ghost kitchens? 3 years ago, they were hyped like Bitcoin. Now, it's the dumpster fire of F&B, where hopes go to die. Thousands of virtual brands popped up, but the food quality is trash and hygiene is sus. You order luxury burger, but it's grilled in a container alongside 50 other sketchy items. Platforms like Uber Eats had to initiate a purge, deleting thousands of virtual brands for spamming identical menus, the biggest ban hammer in food history. Customers lost all faith. Why pay $20 for soulless food cooked in an industrial container? The model is collapsing because it lacks human connection. To save operating costs, owners are now multitasking. They double as plumbers and electricians. Cooking skills unused, survival skills leveling up constantly every day. Then came the tech invasion. Paper menus vanished, replaced by greasy QR codes. Customers hate the bad signal, owners love sneaky daily price hikes. Seniors feel abandoned in this world. They want human interaction, but get a cold touchscreen. I just want coffee, not an iCloud login. Some tried robots to replace humans, but tech is glitchy. Robots get lost, spill soup, creating viral TikTok fails. We are living in a glitched sci-fi movie. Not to mention the supreme power of online reviews. One one-star review from a Karen having a bad day can ruin a month's work. It's a brutal digital dictatorship. Owners are now PR crisis managers. Instead of focusing on tasty sauces, they brainstorm replies to avoid getting canceled by the internet mob. Financial pressure changed dining culture. Bill splitting is now as tense as hostage negotiations. Friendships end over who ate that extra chicken wing. To reduce management hassle, many spots went cashless. Convenient, but it annoys traditionalists who love cold hard cash. Another barrier erected. Let's compare with China, where competition is even fiercer. Why do Chinese restaurants close yet the market stays vibrant while the US is slowly dying? The difference is speed and cost. In China, opening costs are low, life cycle is fast. Shop A dies, 2 weeks later, Shop B spawns with a new trend. It's dynamic churn, like TikTok scrolling, instant novelty. In the US, opening costs $300K minus $500K permits take a year. In America, failing once means bankruptcy for life, straight to the cardboard box. Risks are too high to restart. High risk kills innovation. US F&B is becoming old and scared. They'd rather sell the same stale burger than try something new and lose their life savings. Welcome to the K-shaped survival. The industry is splitting like a sci-fi movie. One group rockets to the sky, the other plummets to the abyss. Going up, big chains like McDonald's, Chipotle, Starbucks. Their cheat code is money. Robots, kiosks, squeezing suppliers. They are the sharks swallowing the market. Also up top, the super rich. $500 fine dining spots are fully booked. Inequality is best served on a menu. The rich eat gold steak while the poor count pennies. Going down, independents and mom and pops, squeezed between rising costs and broke customers. They are slowly dying without a safety net like the big guys. First victim of the downtrend, cheap buffets. With current food costs, all you can eat is the fastest bankruptcy formula. Buffets are going extinct like dinosaurs. To survive, small spots use shrinkflation. Burgers get smaller, drinks get icier, price stays same. Customers aren't stupid. They feel openly scammed. Desperation shows in nickel and diming. Even tap water is being charged now. The era of free bread and water is officially dead. Everything has a price. Or they try inventing weird fusion dishes to go viral, hoping to save the day. Durian pizza? Desperation sometimes tastes very strange and hard to swallow. Others fall into the Groupon trap. It's a temporary painkiller, brings traffic but kills the already thin margins, a slow and painful death. In dire times, food trucks are the lifeboat for chefs fearing rent. Flexible, cheaper, but parking wars are intense, like Mad Max. Another ray of hope is food halls. Shared seating, lower costs, better vibes, maybe the only model actually working for small vendors. Many young chefs even quit kitchens to become content creators. Selling recipes online pays better than 12-hour shifts. Irony at its best, the peak paradox of the digital age. Don't let shows like The Bear fool you. They romanticize the struggle. Reality lacks the cool soundtrack and lighting, just grease smells, back pain, and unpaid bills. Customers get crafty to survive, sneaking in water, even outside food. A silent guerrilla war between owner and diner happens under the table. The root cause is here. Wages crawl like a turtle, food prices sprint like a rabbit. This gap is why restaurants lost the crucial middle class. Plus, U.S. credit card debt is at record highs. When credit maxes out, restaurant meals are the first budget cut. Nobody eats lobster when drowning in debt. The future of American food looks boring. Industrial franchises everywhere. Local gems with soul will vanish, replaced by boring uniformity. 3 big questions. 1. Will Americans accept paying $30 for a mediocre meal forever? Or will they revert to canned food permanently? Question 2. Where is the anti-tipping rebellion heading? Will we abolish tips for fair wages or keep fighting this awkward war via iPad screens? Question 3. Will the government save small businesses or let big fish eat little fish? Right now, it looks like the big fish are getting a buffet set up. If this continues, America loses its 3rd place. Restaurants aren't just for feeding, they are for dating, deals, and de-stressing. Lose them, we lose connection. Heartbreaking to see 50-year icons close. They take the neighborhood's memories and secret recipes with them. No delivery app replaces that legacy. An old Chicago owner dropped the hardest line: "We still cook with our hearts." But it seems this society has no room left for hearts that cook. The heat isn't just from the oven, it's the pressure to be fast, cheap, and good simultaneously. This impossible triangle is shredding the mental health of those remaining. Efforts like happy hour are hopeless. Even discounted prices are pricier than drinking beer at home watching Netflix. Consumer logic has changed forever. And sometimes camera eats first culture kills the joy too. We care more about a pretty Instagram pic than the actual taste of hot food. It's only for profit machines. It's not just economics. It's the decay of community culture, where humans are replaced by optimization algorithms. Next time your favorite spot closes, don't be shocked. It's not an accident, it's a murder foretold by this economy. In short, inflation, labor, rent, tech, a perfect storm. F&B needs major surgery, not just a Band-Aid. So what's the future? Cooking, Costco, or $30 burgers? The choice is in your wallet. Remember, every dollar spent is a vote for the future you want. And if you plan to open a restaurant in 2025, my advice, buy Costco stock instead. At least that chicken will never betray you. Thanks for watching. If this video was tastier than your lunch, subscribe. I'm off to make instant noodles, waiting for YouTube Pay. Bye! See you in the next breakdown, where we discuss why rent is higher than your boss's ego. Don't forget to like and share so we can afford Costco chicken. Peace out.